Hey guys, for those of you who are new to my channel, you probably have never seen me done finance because I just don't cover it because I don't like finance, I don't like money, I don't like religion, I don't like politics, but it's some of the things that sometimes we have to talk about because my channel does not have a niche, so it's one of those things that we're just gonna have to like cross those bridges when we come across them. So there's this huge hype on Dogecoin, right? Everybody is all about it, and then there's some people that still think it's a joke. There's all sorts of different kinds of people and investors and just people throwing their money around just to do whatever they want to do with their money. Well, I'm not here to tell you what to invest in. I'm not here to tell you what not to invest in because I just don't give a crap what you do with your money. I mean, that's your money, so do whatever you want with it. I'm telling you this because I've invested in Dogecoin for a while, and I'm making a lot of money off of it now. But I knew about it a lot longer ago than if you're just new to it. If you wanna find out about what Dogecoin is, this is not the right video to be watching because you should already know about what it is, where it's going, the numbers behind it, and what blockchain is, what mining is. You guys need to go look up your basics if you're just now getting on my channel or you're trying to figure out what Dogecoin is. But we can go over some numbers if you want to go over numbers. But at the end of the day, if you want to read technical analysis, if you want to see where this coin has been and where it's going, it doesn't take a mathematician or a genius to figure out that it's not a joke anymore. I mean, yeah, it was created as a meme and it was created as a sense of, I don't know, I feel it's like it was kind of invented as like an anti-Bitcoin and they just wanted to make fun at, fake money. But if you think about what the American dollar is, isn't that not fake money? Like, isn't it all just fake? Like, all money in general. Just think about it for 10 seconds. You wake up for what? Go to work, do what for what? Like, you treat it like kind of like a god. That's what people treat money. That's why God is on the American dollar. It says, "In God we trust." Like, there's going to be a shift and a change in global commerce, and it doesn't take if you were alive in 2020, so if you're alive in 2020, you should be able to understand that things change in the matter of an instant. And I'm not here to like promote FOMO. I'm not here to hype anything. I'm just here to like give you a little sense of reality, okay? And where Bitcoin has been to where it is now, it just seems completely unrealistic. I think it's no different than when we woke up last year in 2020 around this time and everything was like a huge change. Everything changed. It just changed because everything just changes, right? We cannot account for consistency anywhere. The only thing that we understand in life is everything is inconsistent. So if you want to say what's more valuable, Dogecoin or Bitcoin, you can you can look at the numbers, and Bitcoin's at like over 40,000, and Dogecoin is at about 8 cents, right? What has been outperforming one or the other? Well, now you're going to look into percentages, and where Bitcoin was when it was at the point it was at, Dogecoin is outperforming it. If you want to look at it how it is today, Dogecoin is outperforming Bitcoin. And don't get me wrong, Bitcoin's going to hit 100,000. It's going to hit 500,000 probably within the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. But it's going to hit within 100,000 probably this year. Probably this year. Probably by 2022 or sometime mid 2022. Dogecoin, however, is going to catch up. Why do you think it's going to catch up? Well, I'm glad you asked that, nobody that said anything. It's because there's a market cap on Bitcoin, and that's what makes it so valuable. The American U.S. dollar currency, or like the reason why it's worth less and less is because they print more and more of it. So a lot of people are going to compare that to Dogecoin. Dogecoin does not operate like that. Dogecoin was made and it was formed to be a currency, but they also account for the lack of like lost coin every year because even though Bitcoin is super valuable, a lot of people understand that you lose your passwords, you lose your hard drive, you lose whatever reason. Like, even though they say that there's 18 or 21 billion of them to be mined, like there's a good 20% of them are just completely lost. Dogecoin is a little bit special like that because it makes up for the lack of loss. So if you go under like Dogecoin.com, you can just mine it daily. If you want to mine it daily, mine it daily. You don't have to go digging in the dirt to go find it. You can simply just go buy it. I bought it when it was well under a penny, and thanks to one of my friends, he told me about it, and I kind of looked into it, and I was like, "Oh, it's kind of stupid." But hey, if you got if you got a dollar, even if it was selling for a penny at the time, right? Even if you bought it for a dollar, and you had and they were 1 cent, you get 100 Dogecoin, right? I mean, who can't afford a dollar? But it's one of those things where it's an inflationary coin. So it's going to be growing with population. It's going to be growing with everything. So if you think about how like online commerce is working, you can already accept it for like over 1,000 stores. You can use Dogecoin. Amazon is going to be accepting it soon. They just finished a deal where it's going to be on there. If you open up an Amazon account, you can use it as a currency. Kind of curious, huh, too. Same thing with Bill Gates. I mean, Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, those are kind of people that you want to take into consideration when it comes to brilliant people. Even if you like them or don't like them, I don't care. I don't judge people. There's no point in judging people. But if you want to judge their business, maybe you want to be a little bit more like them and understand where they're coming from. They understand that everybody's trying to kill the dollar. The dollar, the only thing that propped up the U.S. dollar was petrol. We're going into like everyone's using electrical vehicles, so that's dead. Uh, you want to pharmaceuticals? Like, there's literally nothing that props up the American economy. If anyone knows it, America is bankrupt. Everybody knows we're bankrupt. We've been bankrupt for a long time. So we have to have this shift. We have to have this change in our future. And the reason why everyone has this Dogecoin hype is because it's going to be a new currency. All it has to do is hit $1, right? And right now it's like, I don't know exactly. It's 0.0833 cents. So it's not even a dime right now, right? So if you bought a dollar's worth of it, you're gonna 10 times your money in whenever, as soon as it hits a dollar. When is it gonna hit a dollar? Nobody knows that. If everybody knew that, then everyone would have invested in Amazon and Samsung and like all those companies back when they were selling for under a dollar, right? Because even if you got Bitcoin had to pass 5 pennies at some point, right? And it's at $40,000, over 40. I think it's like $43,000 or $44,000 right now. But they have a deflationary cap on their currency. Their coin is a little bit different, and they have an absolute number that you can have. The mind point was like there's like 18 billion that are being circulated right now, and at one point it was 21. Right? That's all lost coin. It's gone. They're never to be recovered. You can't go find them again. And they have a really, if you know how crypto works, like it's mined. And it has a lot slower mining than Dogecoin. Dogecoin, I think, is like 1 minute you can mine it, and then I want to say it's 10.5 minutes for Bitcoin to be. Let's see, I don't have my notes with me. I'm trying to think literally off of memory, but yeah, I want to say it's over 10 minutes for it just to mine one coin. So at some point, if everyone has like, if you went and spent like thousands and tens of thousands of dollars having computers that are mining these coins, you're going to eventually spend more money putting electricity into your computer to mine these coins. Dogecoin doesn't operate like that. It operates exactly backwards in that. This is why it's going to win. I know if you want to say Bitcoin's always going to be more valuable, yeah, it's going to be more valuable because there's a limit on that. And another reason that limit exists is because they wanted it to exist like that. That's how it was designed. Well, Dogecoin was designed to be a little bit more special. It's supposed to be everyone should have access to it. It should be easier. If it just needs to hit a dollar for everybody to like accept it as a dollar, because you want to buy this highlighter, it costs a certain amount of money, right? If I said this was a dollar, it's not a dollar, but if I said it was a dollar, it would be like 0.00000000745 Bitcoin. Like that, nobody wants to operate in those numbers. They want to be like, hey, it's 89 cents. This is how much this highlighter costs. So they want to say, hey, if Dogecoin hits $1, It's over, you guys. It's the new game. It's a new change, and everybody's doing everything online. There's no reason why you look left, look right. People are buying billboards. I mean, I know Snoop Dogg is broke, so but he's doing like insurance commercials and he's doing ads on like game apps because he doesn't have any money. So he's pumping it. Porn stars are pumping it. But unlike those kinds of people, I mean, if you have Jeff Bezos and you have Bill Gates, and do you want to bet against Elon Musk? I mean, come on. He's the Iron Man of our century. He's the one guy you might want to listen to. I haven't even gotten into any of the numbers yet, but it's going to be the de facto currency. I'm sorry, but I told people about this 6 months ago, 5 months ago, 4 months ago, 3 months ago. And like literally like a week ago, my sister's like, oh, maybe I should buy some. I'm like, I've been telling you to buy it. I've been telling you to buy it before it was a penny. Now it's 8 pennies. I know it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but if you invested that $1, if you invested that $1 and got 100 of them when they were like just a penny or under a penny, your money would be astronomical. It would every dollar would have turned to $8. I don't know if people understand how the markets work and how hedge funds and companies and all the subsidiary companies that like bet against you losing. You guys got to change your thought process. You have to finally admit that you like were defeated and you didn't jump on the train, because the more and more you hear about it, the more and more you're going to be listening to it, and the more and more you're going to be like, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. Well, I'm not here to promote FOMO. I want to instill fear in myself to accept the fact that I should have bought it like a year ago instead of 6 months ago. I would have been I would have been doing a lot better. And I'm not saying I'm not doing all right. I'm doing just fine. But if you just look at the market cap of where it was like not even 3 months ago, it was well under a penny, you guys. And it's grown 2,000, it's creeping up on 3,000%. And the support that it had, it was only like $60 million. I mean, that sounds like a lot of money, but that's every single person that invested into it only made it up to 60 million. I just checked today, it just reached 10 billion. $10 billion, okay? If it hits $1, okay? I'm not going to say if or when. It's going to eventually do that. And the problem with that is it's going to upset a lot of people, because they're going to be like, I heard about that, I knew about that, I don't know why I didn't invest in it or whatever. You can find it on many different kinds of brokers. You can go wherever you want. Binance, you can go Robinhood. Even if you hate any of those, you can buy it. But if you have it, what's the problem with buying it through any of those? So I want you guys just to look at the numbers. I want you guys to do. By the way, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on YouTube, right? I'm not anything special. I am somebody that just tries to get the word out a little bit, And if you listen to me, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm not gonna have any heartbreak against you. But if you look at the numbers, and if you're even a small time investor, and you know how market value works, and you understand how technical analysis can operate, it's not a joke anymore. It's not a meme coin. Yeah, it was created off of a meme, and yeah, it is still the only thing that hypes it up is hype. What is the internet? It is all hype. Every last bit of it. It tells you what to think, it tells you what to breathe, it tells you what to buy, it tells you everything about the internet is operating what you're doing. And whether you want to admit it or not, and you say, no, I wake up in the morning and I do this because, no, you go to work because you have to go to work. You're scared of not having money. And that's as simple as it is. Nobody goes to work because they love their job. If you do love your job, good for you. And I am so proud of you. So if you stopped collecting that paycheck, would you keep going into work for a year, for 2 years? For 5 years, for 10 years? No, you wouldn't. Eventually you'd be like, why am I doing this? Nobody loves their job that much. Please. The only person that loves their job that much is a bird watcher. Somebody gets to go out in nature and take a picture of birds and then send it to National Geographic and be like, these are the pictures I took, because they're doing whatever they want in while they're taking the pictures. Is that making any sense? And I actually have all these stupid numbers written down, and I didn't even go over any of it. I want you guys to look up your own information. I want you guys to do your own due diligence. I want you guys to understand what is going on right underneath your feet right now, because the markets, what happen is people wake up and there are these very, very rich people that are making decisions before you even wake up in the morning to go to work for your job. They are making decisions that are dictating what you are doing and where you're going. So I just want you to look at the market cap. If it was $60 million, a couple months ago, a couple weeks ago, and now it's like $10 billion, the support is growing like crazy. Okay, they're doing organized pump and dumps on Reddit where like when to buy in when it goes down, and when to sell. If you want to make a quick day trade, if you want to make a quick swing trade, do it. If that's what you feel you want to do it. I would say long term hold. It's never going to go underneath 5 cents anymore because look, it was this is the way I see a market, right? For every penny that a stock is worth, it needs to have $1 billion backing it up. As simple as that. So if it's over 5 billion, then it's not going to go under 5 cents. And I don't want to say the ratios exactly work out like that, but it is as simple as putting the numbers together like that. As soon as it hits 10 billions, well, it already hit 10 billion. I'm looking at it. Let's see, where is it? Scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Where is the market cap on it? 10.2. Oh, it just went up. 10.5. 10.5 billion. Okay, so it's going to definitely hit 10 cents. Well, I don't know when. It's only a matter of time when, but it's going to, because that's how it works. But look up your Dogecoin. Look up just go on YouTube. Go on Google. Learn your basics in investing. Buy your Dogecoin. Get in before the train settles and it takes off, and you're gonna have to wait for the next train. Like, I would like to tell you, like, wouldn't you have wanted to buy Tesla? When I bought Tesla, it was $26 a share, I think. And I bought like 8 of them, and then I ended up selling it for like, I don't know, I made just about like $800. I would have loved to hold those 10 shares. I don't hold Tesla right now, but it's one of those things where you say woulda, coulda, shoulda, and I can't tell you I didn't say anything. I can't tell you I didn't warn you. And this is I only have 100 subscribers, so like, these are the people that I actually care. I love. I mean, I know like 10 or 20 of you, but if you watch my channel, I want you just to look out for your future. And obviously, crypto is very volatile, and you can lose every single penny that you put into it, right? So only invest what you're willing to lose. I can't tell you. I want to tell you how much I made since Thanksgiving. It's been a lot of money, but it's one of those things where that's my business and that's my choice. But it's only growing. It's been growing every single day, and it's one of those things I want you to get into investing, because everyone, I think, at some point in their life, they're going to understand that money could have been the root of their problems, or is the root of their problems, or are the root of the problems, but maybe not for everyone and not for everything. So just think about it, absorb the information, know that money is a tool and it is a weapon, and how you want to use it. So if you woke up tomorrow and you had $250,000 or you had $500,000, what would you do with that money? Would you just go buy your cars? Would you buy a house? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think hard about what you want to do with your money, because you're going to be making lots and lots of it. And I'm not telling you that. This is what the charts are telling me. If every single person pulled out a Dogecoin right now, yeah, you'd go broke. But it's finding more and more support. It's gaining more and more popularity. People are just now finding out about it, and buying in at 8 cents is not even a bad. It's not even a bad deal. I'm sorry, but yeah, maybe I should go over some more tech analysis on my next video, because I think a lot of people can go find that elsewhere in other videos. But it needs to be an understanding of where you stand in life and where you see your point. And if you want to make some money, it's very easy money. It is the easiest money. It's easier than selling drugs. It's easier than the oldest profession out there is prostitution. Like, you guys, you got to look at the real deal. And the reason why the markets are the way they are because there are some people that are moving those numbers, and the community is growing. So when I started Dogecoin, or when I started buying it, a lot of people didn't know what it was, and now there's Reddit groups off of it. Some of them are over 1 million subscribers, and subredditors that are like they're doing organized pump and dumps. And even if each one of those individuals only held $10 worth or $20 worth of Dogecoin, it doesn't take a math genius to understand where these numbers are going to be going. So, with that said, yeah, uh, feel free to subscribe or feel free to go do some more information. If you find anything false in any of my videos, please comment. I love all feedback, and I want you guys to have a really good Monday. And yeah, just enjoy your life because it's very short and don't take it for granted.